Hey, good morning. How are you guys doing? Yes, Eric, this is a weird location. I got Jason here, Trey the plane guy, CC, Betsy. I am up in what we call the Eagle's Nest. Once I get this Korean airline coming in, I will zoom out and you can see where we are. I saw this guy flying around. I have to get this one. So good morning, how you guys doing? We are in a different location today. We've been here before. This is up next to I think the Hilton Hotel parking garage. This is central parking way in the back, 10 stories up. I figured I just wanted to come here today, having fun. And I haven't been up here in a while. I was borderline going to go here yesterday, but I'm like, nah, I guess I'm going to go close. But figured I'd come up here today. So yeah. Happy Saturday. Hope you guys had a great week. And we're going to, this is a members only chat. We're going to leave it like that the whole time. So feel free to watch, hit the like, everything. We'll keep the chat on members only, give my mods some time off here. We have out here for a while yesterday. So yeah, that's about it. I'm just wanted to come up here. It's not going to be a super long stream, but I wanted to come up here, test this place again. I said I'd been here before. I wanted to see what I can see outside the airport as well, and just enjoy it. Hope you guys like it. So I said, hit that like button. Feel free to subscribe. All that fun stuff. And we'll catch the planes coming in. The next plane coming in is a Frontier Hugh the Manatee livery. That's coming in from Raleigh, Durham. And we got to switch cameras here so we can see the entire left side of the airport, so you can see Korean Airlines way down there still. So it's pretty cool. Let's get this Hugh the Manatee coming in. Up here we can see full approaches on both directions, which I think the runners will change. We'll see what happens. It's an A321 Neo. So what you see in those two big concrete things in front of us there are actually the tower. So we got Frontier here. We also have Korean Air coming back around on November. We're heading back to the international terminal. Let's get that Manatee again. That was a pretty cool plane. Love the Frontier planes, all the animals on them. All right, next coming in, we do have it's like a Cessna Latitude. So like I said, we've got a good view. The best is if they start using 3.3. That would be spectacular because they take off right in front of us here, which is really, really cool. All right, we got on here today. Got some more people here. It looks like Queen Moonsy, how you doing? What else we got on here? I saw a vid poster. You're on here somewhere. Paul, good morning to you. Vid poster, good morning. Marco Selly, how are you? This will be Air Canada heading to Montreal. I'm sure how this would work over here with this runway. Get the takeoffs. We got Krakatoa, one gifted membership. Thank you so much. Hope I got the screen name right. We'll see. But thank you very, very much. Who got that? Paul. He's on the chat here. All right. All right. Looks like next taking off will be Bermuda Air. Can't quite see the beginning of runway 9, which we can't usually see it anyways, but we can see the takeoffs. Let's see if it's going to take off or not. We'll see. You hear a loud sound. There it is. Also United coming in from Newark, 737-900, flight 375. So it's getting brighter out here in the harbor. The sun will be peeking in. It's supposed to start raining later on. But if I keep looking to the right, we have the container port over there. I don't think there's any ships in there right now. We do have a cruise ship at the Black Falcon. I think it's Norwegian, not Norwegian. That's the name of the cruise line, but that's over there. I might actually hop over there afterwards and take a picture. But so that's the Black Falcon Pier. You'll see a couple boats in here. The tall ships are due in here mid-July, and they will have to go this way to get into Boston. So I think I might come up here when they come in. We'll see what happens. All right, we see you got some people here. John O'Brien. He's on the 493 going to Denver. So take a look at that, see where that is. This is Delta coming in from JFK. E175, flight 5733. Kettner, good morning. How are you? Hope you're doing well today. MedTech, good morning. How you doing? Hey, just so you know, we're not going for any records today. This is just purely a fun show. Just to enjoy yourself watching the planes. And we see we have a JetBlue over here. So there's a flight going to Denver, supposedly. Oh, I see it. It is this one right here, heading out. This will be heading to Denver. This is the flight someone was talking about here. So cool. Hopefully we can get that coming out of here. All right, next to arrive is a Delta coming in from Atlanta, an A321, flight 2432. No matter how far away we get, we can still get Logan wheels. All right, next lining up is a JetBlue heading to Daytona Beach. You can see the tail of it here. The other location we can't see anything. At least here we can see the tail of it. And also, it's coming in here, we have, I don't think anything coming in yet. I think here's one firing up. I hope. Glenn, how you doing? Good morning. All right, they're not moving yet, so we'll get over here. Over here's where JetBlue will park a lot of times when we don't see it from the other location. This is Terminal C. Is under this giant half disc type thing. So JetBlue will be parking along this location, all along here, and we actually see a manatee sticking its head above it. Oh, we got a Legionnaire coming out too. All right, now we got that Daytona Beach finally going. That was that Denver flight beneath it we just saw. Let's look at that manatee watching us. So we have the Denver flight now lining up on 9. I believe it's a Denver flight. No, we have a different flight coming, heading to Nassau. There's American Airlines, an A319 coming in from Reagan. Sure, that squeaking sound is. I gotta go find what that is. Little DB, how are you doing? Good morning. Well, whatever that squeaking noise was probably a front-end load or something with squeaky gears. That's finally stopped squeaking. That's good. All right, next coming in is a JetBlue from London Heathrow, flight 1621. This must be the sister, the flight coming in that marries the 1620 that goes out later on today. All right, next taking off, we have Delta heading to Myrtle Beach in E175. Flight 5624. Got some more whales going on around here. All right, that Denver flight, where is that Denver flight? That's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, like 5th to take off. They must have moved them around a little bit. And anyone coming in? No planes directly coming in right now. Like I said, I think they may change runways. We'll see what happens. All right. Nothing wrong with getting there early. And there's an American Came from Philly, zoom to back to Philly. Flight 2783. No, actually, it's probably not that flight number, but it's an A321. All right, next taking off, we have a JetBlue heading to Chicago, an A220. Just so you know, we're right here in front of the tower, or behind the tower. And here is JetBlue heading to Chicago, A220, flight 311. I think between flights I'm going to run down to the construction site down here and put some oil on the track of that vehicle, whatever it is. So you can see if I can see what plane that was, but I can't see it. What vehicle that was. All right, your Legionnaire heading to Destin Fort Walton Beach. We got a JetBlue heading to San Francisco, it looks like, an A321, flight 1633. Take it off on 4 right. So this location is cool. You can see all directions out here. All right, we have a JetBlue coming in from JFK, an A321, and then we have that flight to Denver, line up on 9, and that'll be taking off right after this. I'll follow this a little bit till I hear the calls for them to leave, and we'll go back to that Denver flight. All right, the JetBlue getting ready to go to Denver. Flight 493 and A220. There it is. Have a safe flight. Hope it's lack of turbulence as well. Yep, there he's off. All right. So how you guys doing? Been out here for a little bit now. This is Mike, Logan in Flight, on top of the, I guess it's the Hilton Hotel? Yeah, the Hilton Hotel. Parking garage. It's part of Central Parking. And just having some fun up here today. This is a sort of a pop-up. I threatened I might come out here last night, and I figured, hey, I'll get up. I'll do this thing. You see, did Mike get my flight taken off at 10:05 a.m.? I don't know. No, I did not. I didn't start until about 10:45, so I did not get that flight. Sorry about that. But hope you guys are here. Hit that like button. Feel free to subscribe. The chat, we're keeping that as a members-only chat. I don't want the mods going crazy. They were here last night for a while. There's no need for them to do this extra all the time. So, but I'm just out here having fun. And what we got here? We got a American Airlines coming in from Indianapolis. Flight 4716. But yeah, just a little morning time. Hope you guys enjoy this. I see in the chat there, yeah, we have a store where you can get all kinds of merch. One thing that I think people are liking is they have this America 250 shirt I made up. So, and it's $15 in the store. You gotta use Logan 10, you get 10% off your entire purchase, including the shirt here. So just gotta do shipping, that's it. But feel free, if you're interested in this kind of stuff, you can go to the YouTube channel or loganinflight.com. We have links to all the things you see in the show here. We had JetBlue, the Jets. This is gonna be heading to Santo Domingo. All right, next taking off, we have an American heading to LaGuardia, flight 4373. On 9. E175. Gotta get an X-ray vision logo. All right, the one that just came in from Indianapolis is a Republic airline. It's an American, but it's Republic operating. Next coming in is American Airlines, coming in from Philly, an A321neo. Flight 1416. Philly special. You get a chance, catch Pensy Planes. He's usually out of Philly and other places in that area. Oh, sorry, I didn't realize the chat. I thought I set it up as a members-only chat. I know I set it up that way. If you go in sometimes and you reset the YouTube, it sets it back up to another thing. Let me guys, mods, let me know if you want me to close it up again. I'm sorry about that. I am so sorry. A lot of boat activity out here today. We've United in A319 heading to Newark. There it is. Yeah, sorry guys. We'll leave it open. All right, we'll leave it open. The mods dictate how we run the show here. I just work the camera. We got Porter. It's gonna be heading out here. Daniel, how you doing from the UK? Is it midday there for you now? We got Delta taking off, heading to LAX. Flight 2004, 757-200. Right, we got a race going on here with the Jets playing in Porter. Looks like Porter is might win the race here because they can also, we call it cheating. They can take off on 4 halfway down, so they don't have to go the entire route down to 9. So just so you guys know, they are taking off on Route 9, which is a local highway here. Route 9 they're taking off, the light blue from left to right. The landing on the yellow on 4 right. They'll probably do some 4 left as well, which is the orange from the bottom to the top. But the way the winds are supposed to switch, they should be switching to the 2-2s, but they may not. The winds may not be strong enough to switch. We'll see what happens. All right, right now I do not see any planes waiting to take off. The only thing I see in the runway right now is inspection vehicles. We got some, like I said, plenty of marine activity out here. If I go look over here, you just see. Those are all just boats all over the place out there. A couple pylons, but mostly just boats. It is a beautiful day today for sure. It's a beautiful day in the neighborhood. Wow, guys, I'm really sorry. I thought for sure it was a members only chat. Right there might be my lunch today. Belle Isle Seafood. Like I said, I went there the other night. It was great. It's not too far away. It's right at the end of Bayswater Street. So I recommend it. It's not a paid endorsement of them at all. It's just really good. Simple seafood, great. You get about everything you want out there. So it's really good. Actually had some more things happening around here. There's nothing going on. There we go. We got a plane out there now. So you probably went out over runway 9. They've been using that most of the morning. The winds have been favoring that. That'd be my guess. All right, next flight heading out there. Not this one, but there should be one ahead of it. Actually, that might be it. Yeah, the one we just saw is heading to Tampa. An A321 flight 791. And we got the Jets flight here, 1929. They'll be following them up. That one's heading to Santo Domingo. And right there, where that gentleman's standing right now, is usually where we stand when we're doing central parking. You can see right there, those obstructions that are right there in front of them. So those are little obstructions compared to what we have today. But all right, here's the Tampa flight. So right behind this building here, should be popping out of here. Heading to Tampa. All right, we just had a United come in from Newark. No, so Chicago, sorry, Chicago. Flight 1076, 737, 900. That's exactly what I had in my mind when I said that earlier. AJ Ryder, how you doing? All right, we have that JetBlue, the second JetBlue that went out there, the Jets plane, heading to Santo Domingo, is lining up for 4 right. And we got a Cape Air coming in from Martha's Vineyard. Can't even see it. Where is it? There it is. See if we can actually get this on the camera here. So that's a Cape Air coming in from Martha's Vineyard. And we have the whales greeting it. Oh, it's a sustainability livery too. Cool. All right, so come up this other side, hopefully. All right, they safely made it. A lot of flights today, probably from there. And we have that 1929. Here we go. Heading to Santo Domingo. Oh, I know, Ben. Yeah, I will not be here too long today. Early afternoon, I'll be heading out of here. I just wanted to, I needed to get up to this spot here. I like this spot. But yeah, it will be chaos here tonight, I'm sure. It's chaos without the weather most of the time. All right. Happy flight. All right, landing gear down. Queen Moonsey was landing in Toronto, I believe it was. Taking off from Logan. Got a JetBlue here, an A220 from Pittsburgh. 1286 flight number. And we got a Delta heading to Wilmington. There it is. Flight 5695 and E175. All right, next coming in, we have a JetBlue from Nantucket. Landing on 4 right. All right, we got a JetBlue taking off, heading to Wilmington, an A220. I believe it is. There it is, around the corner there. This is just something different, not Terminal B, just something different. Because we're always being watched up here, security, you know? A lot of security going on. Gotta make sure everyone's safe here. The watchful eye of the manatee. Oh, here comes the sun. All right, we have an Air Canada coming in from Toronto. That's next. That's way over Quincy, so it's not quite here yet. What's the manatee say? Oh, it's on the way. Okay, good. That's really cool. That's probably one of the best shots I've had of Frontier right there. The watchful eye. We got a Delta up here, right above the tower. This is coming in from, I believe, London Heathrow. I'll be here in about 15 minutes or so. What do you say? Okay. Alright, get everybody else out here. Alright, get the... Nothing out here. We got a couple planes over here just bumbling around. But hope you guys are enjoying this. If you're just joining us, hit that like button. Feel free to subscribe. The notifications, all those YouTube-y things. Just out here tonight, having a little fun. Is it tonight? Today, having a little fun. Top of the parking garage at the Hilton Hotel, which is not a regular place, but it is different, which is what I like about this. Keeps it different for me as well. Terminal B is great with all the alley action and everything going on down there, and everything. But up here is pretty cool too. I like it. Ronaldo, how you doing? I believe that is Hugh the Manatee. And we have Air Canada coming in. Queen Moonsey, hope you had a safe landing. Enjoy your getting off the plane activities. And we'll see you around. Guy just keeps staring at me. Where is he? I don't know, he just likes it over here, I guess. Alright, what we got coming in here now? Let's see, we got that Air Canada coming in. It just came in. We have a Delta coming in from Dallas, Fort Worth. One of the ferry boats coming in, probably heading to the back bay. Go out of Hingham and a couple other places on the South Shore. All right, next coming in, we have Delta from Dallas, Fort Worth. If I can find it. There it is, up. Sorry, I can't find, there's the plane. I couldn't find the plane. That's a nice landing. What do you think? To hope that was really good. All right, next up again, it's a Southwest coming from Baltimore, Washington. I saw a big plane flying over. What is that? It's just a Delta A321. Wasn't sure what that was. We have a JetBlue coming in, an A320 from San Juan. All right, here comes that big Delta coming in from London Heathrow, an A330-900. All right. Yeah, they're keeping the fours going, so I'm not going to switch them up. Looks like I thought for sure they'd switch them up. The winds are supposed to change, but hey, what do I know? Joshua, how you doing? Good morning. Get that Delta way out there. Take the whole runway, which is perfectly fine. This is a really cool location at nighttime when the big plane like the A380 and all that stuff land here. It's get full view of their entire taxi coming in. All right, there's American coming in from Dallas Fort Worth, an A321. We got a KPI coming in from Provincetown. I think it had to double its flight length just to get in the pattern here before. Haven't seen Codzilla yet. I'm not sure if it's out there or not. It's still plenty of boat traffic out here today for sure. I think we can see the edge of, yeah, you can see the dock there at Castle Island. That's a cool place. You can boat spot, plane spot, everything spot from that little fishing pier there. Sometimes it gets a little bit busy. That's in the back of Castle Island, but that's really cool though. And just waiting for planes. Looks like we might have an exec jet taking off. Heading to Dulles. It's lined up on 9. Haven't seen it move yet. Just Plane, how you doing? Good morning. Is it still morning? Still morning. All right, let's see if this guy's gonna take off or not. There we go. I was waiting for a Cape Air. I couldn't even see the Cape Air. We are so far away here, I couldn't even see the Cape Air coming in. I came in from Provincetown. And they'll probably just taxi right in Charlie, right around the corner here. So we're out of our sight, most likely. I just had one going to Dulles. Bombardier Challenger 300. All right, we got CC here with a $10 donation for my afternoon coffee. That will work today for sure. Not as late as the nighttime shows, but this body's made on coffee and caffeine, so awesome. Thank you so much, CC. Muchly appreciated. Next coming in is a Delta A321 from Detroit. There it is. Hey William, how you doing? How is that game? I downloaded it, just started a little bit, but I didn't get to really play it too much. Is it worth the time? The time it's taking for this Delta to get the front nose gear down? There we go. All right, we got a JetBlue heading out to the 9. We're heading to Fort Lauderdale. It's on its way out. Not quite there yet. An American E-175. The first one there is going to be heading to Traverse City. Then we got a Delta behind that heading to Milwaukee. And there should be a JetBlue to the left here. You can see the tail a little bit under the exit sign, or above the exit sign. That's going to Fort Lauderdale. There's a plane. There's a plane. There's a plane out there somewhere. All right, Milwaukee flight. The American looks like it's lined up on 9. Hopefully just roll and go, I think. this one. All right. We got an American coming in from Buffalo. Thanks, William. Yeah, we'll definitely check that out. It looks pretty cool. Now we get Delta heading to Milwaukee. And next coming in is a Delta E-175 from Philly. Philly special. Flight 5845. All right, next taking off is JetBlue heading to Fort Lauderdale, an A220, flight 69. All right, happy trails. Next coming in, we have a Delta from Pittsburgh, an E-175. Yeah, Delta, JetBlue, and American are probably the three biggest ones here. Mostly Delta and JetBlue, though. All right, next taking off, we have a JetBlue heading to Nantucket. That's a quick turnaround. If it's the same plane. Just a flying ferry boat, pretty much. All right. How's everybody doing? Been on for about an hour now or so. Hope you're enjoying this. Let's having some fun here on top of the Hilton garage, which is part of central parking, sort of. And different views today. You can see all directions. We have some obstruction in the front here, but you can see the full approach, full departure. Either way they're going. Same with the runway 9s coming in, and 3-3 if they start using that, you can see the full approach from that as well. So let me just get you my vantage point that I'm seeing here. Yeah, so this is where I'm looking from, pretty much. You can see the full approach this way. That's my camera in the way. And if I go the other direction, you can see all the runways in front of us here, like those little obstructions that are in the way. But you can see the full runways in both directions, so very cool. Just a different location. Just to have some fun. Hope you guys are liking it. Hit that, smash that like button if you're on here. Enjoy this. Feel free to subscribe, turn on notifications. The best way you're going to find me out here. And let's get this plane coming in here. It's a Delta coming from Baltimore. We got a Discord site with a lot of chats going on there, all different categories. I try to post deliveries that are coming in here every day. And out of here. Today I only had a chance to get the ones coming in because I was actually up here setting up my computer when I posted them. Also have the PayPal tip jar, Instagram, all those YouTubey things. Everything can be found on loganinflight.com and on the YouTube channel, but this is just for fun. Enjoy it. Also have a store where you can get all different merch, t-shirts, hats, cups, all that kind of fun stuff. If you use Logan 10, you get 10% off your entire purchase. The America 250 shirts out there. Listen, every size is $15. Logan 10, you get 10% off. Feel free. Just something fun. All right. See the traffic down there too. That's pretty much the main traffic coming out of here for, I think that's departures. It's on top and arrivals are on the bottom. So when you do come in here, that's the traffic that you're going to see. All right, we're getting United out here. It's going to be hitting to San Francisco, lining up on 4. There weren't many liveries here this morning that were crazy. Besides just unique planes that are out here, we have the Sun Country coming around. That comes usually in the morning. Sometimes it's here at nighttime if there's an issue. But here's that United Flight 1074, 737 MAX 9. Going to be heading to San Francisco, taking off on runway 4. Yeah, you can just, like I say, you can just watch that forever. It's crazy. There's a JetBlue coming from Buffalo, an A220. Flight 2116. Yeah, this hour between 11 and 12, very sporadic. Whenever I'm out here, you should call it Logan nappy time. Very quiet. You can do some sightseeing usually. If I can get this boat over here, so I can see this one. Nice little sailboat over there. Over there's the Boston Seaport, where all the fish comes in pretty much. Nice little place. Just beyond here, there's a little end of the road right there. It's a really cool place to watch planes from. Fly right over you. It's pretty cool. So there's a lot of different vantage points all over the place here in Boston to see any kind of plane activity out here. Looking to see any more boats or anything out here. I didn't see any. Like I said, I didn't see any Godzilla yet, but I'm sure it's out here somewhere. Well, there's a Cape Air coming. I didn't even see the Cape Air. There it is. Tectum 2012 coming in from Lebanon. Yeah, tonight will be crazy. We're getting some weather here tonight. Nights have been crazy here anyways, even without the weather. So it will be crazy. I will not be here tonight, but that's why I came out here this morning. Tomorrow is my 29th wedding anniversary. So if I stay out here too late at nighttime, it might be my last wedding anniversary. Do they pull off? Or they can... Oh, they're still there. That's a Tectum 2012. Get your controller, you can fly it around. All right, we got Sun Country heading out to 9. That'll be taking off, heading to Minneapolis, to 737-900. Not quite there yet, so we'll keep an eye on this Cape Air, make sure it does what it has to do. Seeing blue sky, which is really crazy. It's supposed to be cloudy and supposed to get rainy later on. Oh, thank you, Eric. Betsy, thank you very much. Little, thank you. Cece, thank you. Oh, we'll do something for sure. Like I said, the other night we were here. We had a night out in Boston. I had to drop my son off at a concert in Boston. We hung around here. We had a great night. Went to the seafood place, watched plane for about an hour, landing while having some great seafood. Then we ended up going to some little casino down around the corner here, and that was a lot of fun too. All right, where's this plane going? Let's see. We got a Cape Air taking off. And Sun Country. Heading to Minneapolis. And we got a Delta here coming in from JFK. There's a big plane coming in. Oh, it's the American 777 coming in from London Heathrow. Looked up, I'm like, this is a big plane coming in. What is this guy? This guy leaves here later on today. Actually leaves here tonight with the other A380. I think leaves at the same time as this guy, around 8 o'clock or so. I thought that was on camera already. Where is it? Where is it? There it is. So I'll be going down to the end of the runway. At least I thought it was. Maybe not. It's cut in the corner. Everybody's got to celebrate something, you know? All right. What's going on here now? Also, what's cool over here, you can see the FedEx terminal. So if there happen to be an MD-11 here still, I still expect one's going to come in sometime. I think they're still being used. I do see them on other streams and MD-11s. We've had a few here, so we'll see. Here's a Cape Air sneaking in here under the radar, coming in from Nantucket. And some Logan whales. So the Americans will come around the corner here. Takes a while for these big guys to get back. Oh, we have our friend leaving. Is that Hugh the Manatee? Hugh the Manatee livery. We're heading to Atlanta. All right, we'll see that take off, probably on 9. Next arrival is Delta coming in from Austin. Austin to Boston. A220, flight 2098. I'm not telling that big plane to put the pedal to the metal. I'm not sure what it will do to me. All right, we have another American. Maybe this is the one you're talking about, putting the pedal to the metal. There it is. It's be heading to Reagan, E175, flight 4349. All right. So the big American will be heading to the International Terminal. All right, next arrival we have United Airlines coming in from Houston. We just had an American takeoff, heading to Chicago. Thought this plane would land first, but I guess not. All right, next taking off should be Delta heading to Seattle, an A321. Was this Captain Daddy? It's possible. Captain Daddy was a few Saturdays ago. We had I guess a mom on the channel and their kid. And their dad was the captain on Delta. Was going to Seattle. That's where they were from. So I wonder if this could be Captain Daddy. Or at least it's the Captain Daddy flight. Our next taking off is American, flight 815, 737, 800, heading to Miami. We get Whale saying goodbye. You can see this American come in from Philly, a Philly special, E175, 4785, flight number. All right, Joe's on a Delta inbound from Raleigh, Durham. Got a JetBlue. He's inbound from Raleigh-Durham. The next plane coming in is going to be from Raleigh-Durham. Next plane coming in is from Norfolk, so not that. Usually it's a pair. One takes off and lands the same location. All right, and we got JetBlue from Norfolk. All right, Hugh is lining up and waiting on 9. We got a Cape Air taking off. Yes, there it is. Tectum 2012. Heading to Nantucket. Seems to be the location of choice today. All right, Hugh is lined up. You can see him a little bit behind the building there. I think they're waiting for this American to land first, coming in from Chicago. E-175, flight 4106. All right, they're here safely. You should be getting Hugh in a second here. Taking off. Heading to Atlanta. Flight 3511. There's Hugh. He's been watching us the whole time. Hugh's already in the air. All right. Hugh, we'll see you next time. Thanks for visiting. Thanks for watching. Have a safe flight. Next time is a Delta from Raleigh-Durham. And we have Joe on this one from the chat. Like a nice soft landing. All right, Joe. You didn't spill your drink, I hope. Welcome to Boston. Welcome back. All right. Welcome to Boston. Or welcome back. You never know. You never know what's going to happen. So he's got the Cape Air stickers and the Logan whale stickers. All right. Next coming in is some kind of plane. I'm in the wrong building. I'm sorry. Went to the wrong place. It's coming in from Toronto. Bombardier Challenger 300. get Delta heading to Minneapolis on 9. A321, flight 1103. All right, next coming in is nobody. What's going on? I don't see anyone out there. I see a Cape Air. Maybe. Nope, maybe not. We have Delta on 9, heading to Chicago. Make sure you run, don't walk the dunks. There's Joe right there, slowly coming around. It's in there somewhere. Didn't realize I was going to get that good of a shot of the plane. What plane that is? Oh, wheels up. Cool. And we got Republic here, American Airlines, heading to Hilton Head. E175. Flight 4755. And here comes the sun. Alright, what we got going on out here now? So that Delta that Joe's on is going to be going down, back, and around behind, actually beside me. Might be able to see him when he goes by the FedEx terminal. Alright, next coming in is American Airlines from Syracuse, E175. Eric, you know me too well. Do, 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 do. All right, Queen Moonsy, you made it. All right. And next taking off is a Cessna Bombardier Challenger 3500. And it's really quick here. We should see the, where did I just see it? I thought I just saw it. No, maybe not. I just saw the Delta flight that was going around the corner here. There it is. You see the tail of it there. That's where Joe is. Heading back to the Delta terminal behind us. Dun, 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 dun. That's all we're going to see about that. All right. Next taking off is a Delta on runway 9, heading to LaGuardia in E175. Popping up, there it is. Oh, it is getting warm out here. This is nice. Sandra, how you doing? Oh, from Brockton. All right. One of my neighbors. You have a great day yourself? I'm having a great day. I'm at the airport. It's going to be crazy to some people, but hey, this is fun. Next taking off is it Wheels Up on runway 9, heading to Provo. All right. Sorry, Cape Air somewhere around here. Where was that? There it is. That's coming in from Hyannis. I'm sure we're going to see between the buildings here, maybe. I was just going to pull it. There it is. That's coming in from Hyannis. All right, we have American Airlines lined up on 9. You see the tail of it there. Be heading to Orlando. It's a flight 1605. It's an A319. Man, I can set up my other camera for car watching. Just all these cars that are coming around here. The chaos of multiple lanes merging in front of me here. All right. Next taking off is Cessna 402. Route on 9, heading to Martha's Vineyard. It's the Cape Air Sustainability livery. I think it should be good to go. That's definitely not it. It's United. I'll be heading to Denver. Where is it? Where is it? There it is. All right, they're out of here. Next coming in, we have a flight from Teterboro, Embraer Phenom. right. Now we got United. Where did I see that? Heading up to 4. Maybe I think it's a boat and wants to get out with the other boats out there. This will be heading to Denver. But first we got a Cape Air coming in from Martha's Vineyard. These Cape Airs are tough to see. They're not always showing up on the radar, and they're really hard to see. This is the special Pride livery Cape Air. Someone had a photo of this, it flying over their heads, and they didn't realize it had the rainbow pattern underneath it as well. It's pretty cool. So I'm not sure if it's going to come out or not, or if it took a turn. We'll see. I think it turned down one of the taxiways. Oh, I won't see that one. All right, next coming in is JetBlue from Dublin. All right, took me a second there. A321neo. All right. Next coming in is the Southwest, coming in from Dallas, 737-800, flight 4291. It's down there somewhere. There it is, going over the container port. Alright, now we have United out here. Whoops. Something happened. There we go. I'll be lining up in 4, and that's going to head to Denver. Also have an American coming in from Wilmington into over at Quincy right now in E175. Another nice boat out there. That's pretty cool. Heading to Denver. All right, they're out of here. Coming in next is American Airlines. That one we saw for Quincy is now right here, coming in from Wilmington. All right, what's going on next here? We have a Cape Air coming in from Martha's Vineyard, and we got a Cape Air taking off, heading to Provincetown. So we got that Cape Air. Looks like it's going to be heading to Provincetown, and we got a Cape Air coming in here. Coming in from Martha's Vineyard. All right, they're here, and we have the other Cape Air. I should start rolling, heading to Provincetown. All right, they're off, and we got a Southwest coming in. Coming from Chicago Midway. $737-800. So you guys can watch what I'm seeing. This is all the traffic merging right here. All the beeps you're hearing and everything. It's usually just these cars merging and yelling at each other the whole time. And next coming in, we have American coming in from LaGuardia. All right, we have a Delta flying over. See if I can see it up there. See a bunch of birds. Oh, there's Delta. coming in from Amsterdam. It should be here in about 15 minutes. So hope you guys are enjoying this. Like I said, just a quick pop-up show. We got planes, we got boats, we got all kinds of stuff going on out here. Just one of those kind of days. We're just enjoying it. Don't have any cargo ships in there. We would see an active cargo yard. They're loading the ship up. There is a cruise ship in there. We can't see it behind the buildings, but there is a cruise ship in there. That will leave later on today. But plenty of ferry boats. There's personal craft as well, sailboats. Let's see. That might just be a Boston Harbor cruise right there. Doesn't look like a ferry or anything. It's not going fast enough to be a ferry boat. All right, we have Delta lined up on runway 9. Right behind this building here. That should be heading up to Atlanta, flight 2779, A321. Should be popping out the side here in a second. I will tell you, there's a lot more bugs up here than Terminal B. And we have American Airlines coming from Myrtle Beach. Another Delta flying over from Edinburgh, 767. I'll be here shortly. My chat's a little slow here. Jean-Michel, thank you so much. The donation is muchly appreciated. We got a JetBlue coming in, an A220 from Milwaukee. Amsterdam. There's someone here saying about a pirate ship. Yeah, if you go, I'm not sure if I did a video on it or not. When Independence 1 came, Southwest Special Livery. When it took off on 3-3, and behind it, it looked like a pirate ship behind it. Just a nice, a beautiful ship. But when it was taking off, it was going out behind Deer Island, you know, like a scene from the Goonies or something. It was pretty cool though. I'm sure we did a video of a short video, but it's definitely on the stream, where you see Independence 1 as the thumbnail for it. It was nighttime, so it's probably around between 7 and 8 o'clock, probably close to 8 o'clock when it took off. But that's worth looking at if you like the pirate ship theme. All right, next coming in is a Delta from Atlanta. Flight 855 and 8320. Art Vandelay, how you doing? From Florida. Chairman of the Human Fund. Seinfeld reference if people aren't used to that. And next coming in, I think it's that Delta, it looks like. Let me see. Yep, coming from Amsterdam. A330-900, flight 243. All right, they made it. Next coming in is a plane sense coming in from Nantucket. I visually cannot even see the plane. I don't know where it is. Well, it's over UMass. So it'll be in that direction. So it's about 4 miles out still. Can't quite see it yet. And we got a JetBlue heading out to 9. Can't quite see that one yet either. Oh, there it is, between the legs of the tower. So we'll be heading to Destin Fort Walton Beach. Where's that plane sense? There it is. Plane sense coming in from Nantucket. Latest PC. Vidbuster, see you later. See you next time. Oh yes, George Costanza, yes. We should have JetBlue taken off. Not that truck there. Wait a minute. There it is. Flight 1781 heading to Florida in the Panhandle, an A220. The Delta coming in from Norfolk. E175, flight 5803. Okay, we have a Delta 767. Find my reference points here. There it is. Coming in from Edinburgh. Flight 123. Nice and simple. All right. Next coming in is a Cape Air coming in from Augusta, Maine. And we lost the plane. There it is. That's that Edinburgh plane, still trying to come back down around here. If American taking off heading to Phoenix, day 321 Neo. It's the guy beeping and waving at me. All right, next coming in, we have a Delta from LaGuardia. E175, flight 5761. All right, 203 likes. We'll see if I'm looking at likes today. You know, just enjoying the planes on a Saturday morning. But that's cool though. Let's look at that Edinburgh flight. Still trying to head back to the gates here. We got a JetBlue here, so there it is. Coming in from Paris, an A321neo. Flight 34. Right. Delta heading, that's Air, all right, Air Canada heading to Toronto. That was a Delta from this distance. We got an American coming in from Miami, an A319. Flight number 1589. Just to show you guys where we are in relation to Terminal E. So Terminal E is this giant red structure here. That's International Terminal. I always look at it as a Stitch's spaceship. But also there's a lot of repair yards out here. So we have, it's like, is that Austrian Airlines over there? At Austrian, that's like, they do fixes and services, all that kind of stuff. JetBlue's over there too. I've seen the Dunks plane over there, all kinds of planes over there. So there's a lot of servers over there. We have the American terminal as well. So yeah, it's a lot of international plus repair shop, I guess. We have the JetBlue coming in here from Fort Lauderdale, an A320. All right, I did say it's going to be a short show today, and I got to keep true to my word here. I've probably got a couple more minutes here. Thank you guys for stopping in, popping in here with a quick show. I just wanted to get out here, try out this spot again up top here. I like this spot up here. It has its own uniqueness to it. If they're using runways 22, which are in that direction, it's a whole different game. This is really cool as well, don't get me wrong. But wait a minute, I do see a plane out there. Wait a minute, what's going on here? I do see a plane out there. Oh, I got the wrong camera. Let me see. So I'm not sure what that guy's doing. Are they changing runways on me? They might just be. We have a Delta coming in from Paris. It's been Looks like it's being vectored to 22. So they might have changed runways for a little bit. Oh, I gotta see this then. I can't leave right now. It's a different runway system altogether here. Ah, all right. Let's see how this works. I don't know where this plane's going. It's just taking off on 22. Oh, maybe I gotta stay here a little longer if they're gonna do this to me. They're gonna start using these runways. Let me hang here for a minute. If they start using 22, I'm gonna get a couple 22s for sure. I love 22 landings and takeoffs. Sorry, mods. Thought I was leaving, but maybe not. If you want me to switch this to a members chat, let me know. But I see all the planes all vectoring now to the 22 left. And we got some takeoffs, 22 right. There's still planes out on 9, so they may still, actually, there's no planes out on 9. Planes that just landed. So we'll see what happens here. Hey, what is that? 1-5. All right, let me get the chat here. We got Sean here. Life is on flight 225. The flight is ended on 225. First of all, thank you so much for the support. That is spectacular. Thank you so much. Delta 225. Where is it going? Is it lit up yet? Is it coming in? Is it landing? What's it doing? We see here. 225, that's the one coming in from Paris. All right. That's circling around. They're trying to really reorient the planes for landing here. So, all right. So that'll be coming. I'll get that one for sure. Thank you so much for the support. I think I got to switch around my cameras here because I have a camera now that is in the way of the approach. Not sure how this is going to work, but we'll find out. Oh, sorry, I have me on camera still. So we're landing on 2-2 now. We have this giant structure in the way, unfortunately. This is the first one, American Airlines at E175, coming in from Rochester, flight 4171. All right. And we got planes heading down there too. All right. All right, next coming in, we have a JetBlue from Amsterdam, an A321neo, flight 32. And the flight from Paris at Delta flight is circling around out there somewhere. Gotta press the right button here. There we go. All right, made it for the building. We got JetBlue taking off here, heading to Orlando. Let's switch my battery out here real quick, sorry. Didn't think I'd be doing that today. Boop. It's American heading to Norfolk. Next we have Cape Air. Oh, there's somewhere. There it is. Oh, it's the Pride livery. Heading to Martha's Vineyard. And I think I see Flight 225 coming from Paris. Yes, I do. All right, next coming in is Delta Flight 225 with Sean's wife on this one. You find the plane, there it is. It's coming, I know it is. I knew I was going to film this way. I would have told him to move that structure. All right, nice landing. I'll be coming back around the corner here in a minute. Next taking off is JetBlue heading to Cleveland. A220, flight 6641. Southwest Freedom not showing up here today that I'm aware of. Didn't see it on the list today. But it has been here a few times. We got 3 planes down there, you know. I don't get a chance to do it today, but might as well start it at least once here. There we go. There's 4 planes, all right. We'll get a small conga going here. The next plane taking off is a JetBlue heading to San Juan, A220. And a whale saying goodbye. Next plane coming in is a whiles away. It's about 9 miles away still, so. And there's Delta 225 there. Sean's wife on there. Heading back to the gate. Andrew, how you doing? Good afternoon. We got American here lined up. Flight 9830, which is usually a repo flight or a private charter. I think it's a repo flight. Be heading to Norfolk. The sight we can't see from Terminal B is the end of the runway on 22. Not sure what they're waiting for. I know that Delta. Oh, they're waiting for that Delta from Paris to cross over. Here's that Delta just finally crossed over out of the way, so now that American can take off. All right, and there's that flight from Paris with Sean's wife on it as a flight attendant, heading to Terminal E. And we got a Delta taking off to Raleigh, Durham. A319, flight 2283. Yeah, so the American must have been a repo. When we get down here now, we have a Cape Air. And we have a JetBlue from Edinburgh, A321 Neo flight. I believe it's 1080. Where is it? There it is. Cape Air taking off, flying, runway heading. That means it can't buzz us or the tower. Which is always fun when they can do that. We got Korean Air being pushed back, Terminal E. So I think that might be the flight to watch. Then I'll definitely have to get out of here. But when they change the runways here, it says I can't not stay here and watch. Oh man. Also sailboat day out here. Look at them all, jeez. All right, we have a United Airlines coming in from Newark, a 737 MAX 9. All right, Koreans lined up on 15 right. American here taking off, heading to Columbus. You can see Korean Airline lining up on the left-hand side. There's Korean there. Svetlana, how you doing? I saw you in here. So, cruise ship today, yes. It's probably leaving tonight around 4 or 5 or 6. I will not be here for the departure. But I might go out that way and take a quick snapshot of it. upon my exit. Here's United Airlines coming in from Denver. All right, we got Korean Air on the roll. I believe. I thought I heard it roll on the roll. I hear you 100%. It's soothing. Got a JetBlue A220 coming in from Jacksonville, flight 1310. I've got American Air heading to Louisville. E175, flight 4507. All right, Korean still waiting. We have a Delta coming in from Paris. Flight 9974. Either a repo or a charter. Sorry, Cincinnati, not Paris. I'm sorry. Cincinnati. It's a big difference. All right, we got Korean on the move. Taking off on 15 right. Flight 92. All right, and they're out of here. All right, now, now I really have to go, unfortunately. That was cool getting a couple planes coming in. That was really neat. Thank you guys so much for tuning in here. Hope you enjoyed it. Just having some fun here on a different location, and it's added to the list. The park where usually I'm in Terminal B, that's like A. If I can get that, I stay here. I have Plan B, Plan C, Plan D, all different places, and this is on the list here. But thank you guys so much for tuning in. Hope you enjoyed this little Saturday morning impromptu show. And yeah, that's really it. I don't know when I'll be out here next. I usually come out here on Tuesdays when I can. I'm usually at my office, I work, which is not too far away, so it's a quick hit to come right in here after work. But we'll see. Who knows when I'll be out here. Tomorrow I will not be out here. It is my 29th anniversary with my wife, and like I said, if I want to see 30, I'll be with her tomorrow. I won't be at the airport tomorrow. But thank you guys so much for tuning in. The mods. Where did I got you guys here? I have you here somewhere. Here we go. We got the mods here. A bunch of you were in here today. It was really cool. Thank you guys so much for everything you did. I meant to start off as a members-only show for as far as the chat. Something got messed up, and it became everybody else. But the mod said, hey, let's just keep it going the way it is. I'm like, all right, we'll just keep it going. Just let me know, and you guys rock. Thank you guys so much. All right, we will talk to you later. I might just keep the camera going like this for a little bit so you just get some views while I'm cleaning up things here. But yeah, have a great rest of the Saturday, a great rest of your weekend. If I don't see you until next week, have a great next week as well. I will talk to you guys later. Have a great time.